No, no, the issue was an open defiance of 144 could not have been permitted. And because Anna Hazare, as early as in the morning, said that he insisted on breaching 144, the government of the day had no option but to have preventive detention orders issued against him. And that is what the police did. And therefore, I think the preventive detention was intended only to prevent the breach and infraction of law. That is the first charge on the resources of any state. Law is no respecter of persons, Rahul. You know this very well. I mean, be ye ever so high, the law is above you. And the law could not be different for you, me, or for Mr. Anna Hazare.
You know,
he proclaimed repeatedly that he is going to breach and violate 144. No government can, in the face of such a challenge, condone an infraction of law before its own eyes.
You're saying, Mr. Kumar, that prohibitory orders were being violated by Anna Hazare. I want to quote to you what Salman Khurshid said on the 14th of June when the UP government acted in a similar fashion against your leader Rahul Gandhi. Salman Khurshid said then, if we don't have a right to protest, we don't have anything at all. We can understand the government's nervousness. You know, is it the same nervousness that now crippled and determined the actions of the union government, the same nervousness which you spoke of and hit out using against Mayawati?
The right to protest is fundamental in a democracy. Nobody disputes that, and neither do we have any quarrel with the cause of fighting corruption. This is a national cause in which we partake of a serious effort. Therefore, there is no issue of principle. The issue is, can any government leave aside a government which is mindful of its constitutional obligations, remain a silent spectator when a cause is sought to be subserved by means that are illegal and unconstitutional? The right to protest in a democracy is subject to reasonable restrictions imposed by law. That has been our consistent stand. I think the law has been vindicated and the cause has not been hurt. If somebody wants to raise a voice against corruption, so be it. Government itself wants corruption to be eradicated. It is not an adversarial situation, but the media seeks to make it into one. It is not Anna versus corruption. It is Anna and government against corruption. It is the nation against corruption. But the government of the day also has constitutional
But it doesn't seem that way. It doesn't seem that way, Mr. Kumar. The fact is, such restrictions have never been placed in the past. Arun Jaitley was speaking to us this morning and he said this is the first time we are hearing of these sort of conditions. How many days will you protest? How big the fast will be? How many cars can be brought in? Such demands haven't been placed in the past, and will the Congress promise the people of this country that in the future, if you're not in government, you will adhere to similar conditions being placed by other governments of the day, Mr. Kumar?